Americans' #1 silent painless killer, cancer. When you hear the word cancer, what comes to mind? Is it the fear of ever being diagnosed or watching the person closest to you get the news? Maybe it's the triumph feeling of having battled the disease until it's finally in remission. Many people associate cancer with the emotion it evokes, the shock, the sadness, the bravery, and the exhilaration. Why cancer develops and why it responds to certain treatments is more of a mystery. About 13 million Americans have cancer and more than 1 million are diagnosed every year. It'll take your loved ones in a blink of an eye. How many of you have been affected by cancer, whether it's your friend, your family, or even yourself? I know cancer has affected everyone on some certain way. So I would like to inform you of some of the more common cancers in the U.S. There are many types of cancers. There's skin cancer. Skin cancer is the most common form of cancer in the U.S. Skin cancer is the uncontrollable growth of abnormal skin cells. It occurs when unrepaired DNA damage to skin cells, most often caused by ultraviolet radiations from sunshine or tanning beds, triggers mutations or genetic defects that lead the skin cells to multiply rapidly and form malignant tumors. So here's a picture of some skin cancer. I don't know if you can actually see that. And then, according to skincancer.org, over the past 3 decades, more people have had skin cancers than all other combined. Another type of cancer is prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men. Prostate cancer is an exocrine gland of the male reproductive system and exists directly under the bladder, in front of the rectum, and an exocrine gland is one of those secretions end up outside the body. Example would be prostate gland and the sweat gland. It is approximately the size of a walnut. According to prostatecancer.org, it states that more than 1/3 of prostate cancer cases in the UK are diagnosed in men aged over 75 years. Another type of cancer is pancreas cancer. Pancreas cancer is the 4th leading cause of cancer-related death in the U.S. Pancreatic cancer is a disease in which malignant, which is cancerous cells, form in the tissues of the pancreas. So here's a picture of pancreatic cancer. Pancreas is a gland located behind the stomach and in front of the spine. The pancreas produces digestive juices and hormones that regulate blood sugar. An estimated 45,220 Americans will be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in the U.S., and over 38,460 will die from this disease. Another one that's really common is breast cancer. The most significant risk factor for getting breast cancer are being female and getting older. Breast cancer is a malignant tumor that starts in the cells of the breast. A malignant tumor is a group of cancer cells that grow into and invade surrounding tissues or spread to distant areas of the body. The disease occurs almost entirely in women, but men can get it too. Breast cancer is second only to lung cancer in cancer deaths among women in the U.S. So here's a picture of some stages of breast cancer. So what can cause these diseases? The stuff that can cause skin cancer is too much sun exposure. Ultraviolet radiation from the sun is a main cause of skin cancer. For prostate cancer, your diet can contribute to it. There wasn't really many things that could cause it. What causes pancreatic cancer? Their mutations can be inherited from your mom or your dad, or they can be acquired as you age. For breast cancer, they really aren't sure what causes breast cancer, but here are some things you can look into, like your genes, your lifestyle, and your environmental factors. Like I said in the beginning, cancer can be a silent, painless killer. You may not even know you have it. Some signs of these cancers. For skin cancer, a sign would be if you found a mole or a mark on your skin you've never seen before. That is why it's very important to do self-checkups in the mirror. Also, it's very important to do self-checkups with your breasts. So if you have breast cancer, you can catch it right away. Pancreatic cancer is called a silent disease because symptoms typically do not present in the early stages. There are no warning signs of early prostate cancer. Cancer touches the lives of far too many, and well-designed research is essential to understanding the causes and cures for the cancer. Unfortunately, finding a cure for these cancers is hard. All of these cancers are very serious and deadly. It is very important to be aware of how serious these types of cancers can be. Some have signs that will appear in early stages, whereas some won't have signs until it's too late. Thank you.